A good evening, everyone. By the names Momongi Joseph Leonard, working on the railway reservation system, and this system is under transport sector. The possible information systems here are railway reservation system, intelligent traffic management system, fleet management system, smart parking. Why I chose this system is customer convenience, transparency, safety and security, reduction of black market tickets. The problems that I need that need to be solved in this system and comfortable travel conditions and clear or inaccurate information. Also ticketing hassles, which lead to which frustrate customers at the stations during booking. So when the customer is able to book a ticket at home and when the train schedule time reaches, he can easily go to the park and move soon. And that's one of the solutions. Another one is ticket availability and confirmation. Person can easily confirm his ticket. This one reduces the black market ticketing. The methodologies I'm going to apply is prototype. Why? This is set to build a prototype quickly and validate ideas and gather insights before moving on to the final development. Also, the work plan for this system is project initiation. I also have to gather requirements, design it and develop, test it whether it's working for further improvements, monitoring and maintenance in where need arises. So possible implementation view training. And here I have my Gantt chart. And in my Gantt chart, the first thing is planning, which is going to take 14 days, analysis 10 days, design 20, 80 days, implementation 14 days, testing 7 days, evaluation and review 7 days. Are some of my functional requirements as listed below. I also have the non-functional requirements, which are there. There are also system requirements like the user interface. And in the user interface, it should interact with the keyboard and also the mouse. Hardware, I have the printer, that is for printing tickets, normal PC, memory, hard disk. The software requirements, I have Visual Studio, Android Studio, and also think Java should also be there for programming, some programming. And also the communication interface, that is mobile telephone based SMS inquiry service. Then this is a context diagram. Here we have the railway reservation system interacting with some other actors like the railway staff, and the railway staff report to the system. Passengers checks the train schedules, at what time the train is going to leave, and some other information. Payment system. This one tracks records. Who has who has paid, who has not paid. Also, I have the user case diagram. That is, this actor here is a passenger. Here, the passenger logs into the system, inquires whether the ticket is available. If the ticket is available, he continues to fill the information, books a ticket, and also pay the amount. After paying the amount, he's also free to cancel the ticket. Maybe there's something, if there's no journey, actually, maybe there's some emergency, or he has chosen to postpone the journey. I also have the railway staff as my second actor. Here, the railway staff can check who has booked ticket. You can also search the vacant seats, collect the payments, updates the status, logs in and logs out of the system. It's also free to change the password of. And here, these are the user case narratives. And one of my user case narrative is book a train ticket. User case ID, priority. The priority here is high, and the primary actor is a passenger. The other participating actors can be drivers and some other stakeholders. Description. This use case can describe the process of booking a train ticket through a railway reservation system. The system provides a user-friendly interface for passengers to search for available tickets. Precondition: the passenger must have access to the railway system. Passenger must be registered. Passenger must have a valid payment method. The act action, like typical course of the events, we have the act action and also the system response, how the system responds to the such action which is being taken. The passenger logs into the system, then the system presents the passenger with the main dashboard. That is the system response. The passenger selects the book ticket, then the system responds by showing him the journey details, the source and the destination, stations, date and class of travel. And those are some of the things you follow them like that. The second actor here is the second user case narrative here is payment. Processing payment for a train ticket. Priority is high. The primary actor is a passenger. Stakeholders are passenger. The stakeholders is a passenger who initiates the payment process. Description: the passenger wants to make a secure payment for a booked train. And the precondition is the passenger successfully booked a train ticket. That's when he's free to continue to book the ticket. And also, after that, I have the data flow diagram. And in this data flow diagram, I have a passenger. If a passenger does not have account, he can create an account and logs into the system. If he has account, you can just enter the account details and it continues. Here, when it goes into the system, can find a train location, train details, and also make a reservation. And it's also, you can also check the booked history. Here it's also free to cancel the ticket. And and below is my entity relationship diagram, where I have entities like a passenger, a train, ticket, station, and my attributes are passenger ID, passenger under the passenger I have passenger ID, passenger name, gender, contact as my attributes. The data types are there, integer, character, and the primary key is the pass. My primary key under the passenger is the passenger ID. Secondly, train. After train ID, train name, source, destination, and in this next column, I have the data types which are shown up in that diagram, and the primary key is the train ID. Under the ticket entity, have the ticket ID, train ID, seat number, fare, booking time, and the primary key is ticket ID. And there are some foreign keys here. I have the train ID and also the passenger ID. And lastly, station. And under the attributes for the station, have the station ID, station name, location. Those are the data types. And station ID is my primary key there. And below is entity relationship diagram, where I have a passenger, train, station. Under the passenger entity, I have a passenger and a train have some relations. Like a passenger reserves a train seats, and a train seat is reserved by the passenger. Just like a train and a station have some relationship. Like a train can start at a certain station and also stops at a certain station. I also have some relationship with a passenger and a ticket. A passenger pays for a ticket, and a ticket is paid by a passenger. And here I have my interface structure design. One, I have the main menu, and under that I have the home page. If a person is new, he can register and continues to log in. And after that, he enters the train details. Like he checks for the train details. These are like seats available. If the seats available, he continues to check on the train name, source, the destination, can also continue to book. Now here, if he wants to book, he can enter his passenger's details. After entering, he pays for the amount of money. And lastly, I have my storyboard for this railway system. I have the at, at home login, register passenger, reserve seat, pay ticket. And in login, a username, a password, he can log in. If he doesn't want, he can cancel Passenger details. This ones include passenger ID, passenger name, gender, contact. In case the company wants to make some inquiries. Also of the reservation details. These are like plane number, training name, source, destination, arrival, and finally ticketing. And here after the passenger paying all the amount, fulfilling all the things that are requested, he can now get the ticket, confirm the ticket, whereby the information here is like train ID, train number, passenger name, city number, fare, and the booking time. And I want to thank you for the time.